Alright guys, before we get into the video, I'm going to talk to you yet again about Futtrading.co.uk. Thank you to everyone that continues to subscribe and support our content. It means the world to us. You guys know we work very hard on the website. You make a lot of coins, but without you guys, we don't have a website. So thank you very much for that. We're working on another big giveaway this month, and hopefully we'll have details of that in the coming days for you guys. But just so you know, £10 a month gets you access to Tier 1 perks, which is buying and selling prices for icons, specials and silvers, as well as Thursday flips. They bang all the time, a lot of coins to be made. And with Tier 2, you get all the Tier 1, plus Chemstar filters, plus live filters, and we're adding UCL cards to that as well. PC prices have now been added, and we're continuing to add more PC features in the coming days and weeks. So make sure you check out Futtrading.co.uk. You'll make millions as simplistically as anything. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below. And make sure you turn on your notifications so you never miss an upload. As always, I say this, you get 3 a day on this channel. The morning is normally League SBC Method to Glory. That's me teaching you guys how to craft packs. All that stuff you guys know by now. But today it's going to be a trading video because I think it's important you guys have the best chance of making as many coins as possible from this promo that's coming up. The evening video is a trading video. It's a brand new series we've been running this week, which is trading from 1k to Team of the Year Bruno Fernandes. As you can see, my coin total is currently sat at 722 coins. I have spent up in full tonight, and you will see the effects of that tomorrow or today for you guys, tomorrow for me, in the episode at 5:15. And in the midnight content is a mixture of packs, picks, my thoughts on the game as it was yesterday, or some trading advice for you guys. It's likely the midnight tonight will either be picks and packs, or it will be trading advice based upon what the market's done with the new supplier players and all that stuff. So keep a lookout for that one. But like I say, this video is all about trading for the new promo. I believe it's called What If. And it does look like quite a good promo. But again, I'm not getting too excited because it's EA and we know they have a habit of messing things up. But if it does turn out to be good, then I'll give them credit for it. Of course I will. But really, EA are very predictable with what they do with promos. And because of that, it's very easy to make coins. You've just got to know when to buy in, when to sell, all that sort of stuff. So I really want to go over a few of those sort of tips for you guys today to give yourself the best possible sort of chance of doing it. And the first bit of advice I'm going to give you simplistically is to be as liquid as possible into the promo. Now, if you don't know what being liquid is, that means having your coins not tied up like I do right now. So everything that I have bought today will be sold by 6 PM tomorrow. For you guys, 6 PM today, because I don't want to have any coins tucked here, there and everywhere. I want a clean amount of coins. All my coins that are there, ready to buy into stuff if I want to buy into stuff, depending on what we do and depending on what the content is. So that's the first bit of advice I can give you. We're going to head over to Futbin, and I'm going to show you some basic things that I want to show you. The first thing we're going to talk about is staple SBC fodder, and we're not talking about the 83s, 84s, 85s straight away. They're relevant. We'll talk about those in a minute. We're going to talk about the 82 raters and below, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so in a fair few videos this year I've given you this advice, and some of you have taken it and some of you haven't, and those of you that have taken it tend to make a lot of coins very, very easily. During this promo, we're going to get a number of things. We're going to get player SBCs, we're going to get daily SBCs, we're going to get upgrade packs, all that sort of stuff. Now, obviously, for the player SBCs, the obvious things always apply. 83s, 84s, 85s tend to do very well. 86s even do quite well. I tend to prefer the 83s, 84s and 85s. Even the 84s is probably my favourite thing to invest in this year. I will just quickly check where they're at the moment in terms of fodder. Let's have a little look at Aspilicueta. Again, remember, I use Aspilicueta, so should you, as a marker of where the fodder is at the moment. Aspilicueta being 9.4 means fodder is quite low right now. In fact, it's extremely low right now. Aspilicueta very rarely gets that far down. If I show you his monthly graphs, in the last month, he's not been this low, basically. Since the last time he was this low was the 1st of February. So it's never been this low. Basically, because we've had very little content this week, very little need for fodder, fodder is very low. And so that's something to be mindful of. If we get a good player SBC tomorrow, buy into it. If we don't get a good player SBC tomorrow and you're willing to hold, buy into it. Because we're going to get lightning rounds or some form of promo pack tomorrow, which will drop the price of these cards quite significantly. It's easy profit. As long as you're willing to hold, it's easy profit. Look up 84 rated cards, look up 83 rated cards, 85 rated cards, they will all do well. But that's sort of, someone like an Aspilicueta, if you've got a mid-tier budget, let's say you've got 500k and you're thinking, right, I want to make money, then you can go and buy yourself 30 Aspilicuetas, leave him sat there, and then when he boosts up in the next day or two, you get yourself sort of 100, 200k profit back without any effort at all. But at a lower end, these are the cards that tended to do very well during promos. The 82s, 81s, 80s. They do well for a number of reasons. Firstly, they tend to be used in the daily SBCs. So EA bring out a daily SBC for a rare election pack or a mega pack or sometimes weirdly a gold players pack. And these sort of cards tend to go into a lot of these SBCs. And so someone like a Ginter, for example, if I show you his last month, this is your ideal card for investing in low-rated fodder, so basically daily SBC fodder. As you can see, drops and climbs all over the place at highs of 4.3, lows recently of about 2.5, 2.6, climbs to 3.5, up to 3.1. He does very well. He always does well. And right now he's at 2,000 coins, which is the lowest he's been since there, basically, since the 12th of February. He's at the lowest point he's been. Now, you don't go out and buy him right now. Again, the same thing that would apply with Aspilicueta applies to Ginter. When we get supplied tomorrow evening with those either lightning rounds or just promo packs in general, these cards will be listed up very, very cheaply, and you can pick them up very, very easily and flip them on either later on in the evening for profit or when an SBC comes out that requires them, and it's extremely profitable. There are times this year where these cards at the lightning round moment or the promo pack moment get down as far as 1.2, 1.3k. Within a day or two, they're up at 2.5, 3, 3.5k. If you are on a low budget and you're not really quite sure where to be putting your coins at the moment, this could be for you. Now, I always say as a basic rule, if you've got 100k, 200k, you don't invest, and I maintain that. You should be coin farming continually. But let's say theoretically, you coin farm today, throughout the day, and then you get to the point where tonight you've got 200k and you're thinking, right, I'm going to be off the game for a day, or I'm going to go and play the Foot Champs or whatever. This is your play. It always is your play. You do not go and buy them for 1.9 and 2k. You've obviously buy them as far underneath that as possible, and they will drop. You've just got to be patient, and you can pick them up on bids. Other examples of this, another 82 rated, Lucas Ocampos. If we look at him for the last month, again, the perfect example of a low rated fodder card. 1k up to 2.6, down to 1.2, up to 3.6. Steadies out here at 1.5 and whatnot, up to 2.6. This is literally the perfect card. And again, 1.5k at the moment on Xbox. That is the lowest he's been since the 15th of February, and even before that, the lowest before that was the beginning of February, basically. So mid-February, beginning of February, he's seen these sort of prices. He's extremely low right now, and I can guarantee at some point in this promo he's going to be needed. Tomorrow with supply, 1k, 1.1 is probably to be expected on this card. A very easy card to pick up for very little effort and for what would be very good profit when he sells. If he gets it back up to 2k again, and you bought 100 of these cards for 100k, you're going to get around 200k back. Obviously, you've got to have a tax, but it's a no-brainer. It always is. Another good example, Lars Bender. 1.7 at the moment. Again, lows of 1.2, gets as high as 4.3. Sort of hovers here for a little while, and then again, when he's really needed, 4.5, 2.6, 2.6. He's right now at 1.7. Again, that's the lowest he's been for a while. And again, you'll pick him up cheaper tomorrow night. It's an obvious one. Harry Maguire, more of an expensive one, but when he bangs, he bangs. 5.6 here, 6.5. He's Premier League, centre-back, English. They tend to do very well. The cards you avoid here are goalkeepers usually. Strikers can be a bit iffy sometimes, but you avoid goalkeepers. And then even down at a low rating, Marcos Alonso, 1.3k. Again, if you look at him in the last month, drops 1k up to 1.7. So even if you're not willing to risk loads and loads of coins, this is your guy. He's 1.3k right now. Again, the last time he was 1.3k standard was mid-Feb. Like, mid-Feb was when, early Feb, mid-Feb was when he was this low. Again, tomorrow night, he'll bang. He'll do very well again. The only thing that offsets this is a very good daily SBC coming out tomorrow, but you're going to get a lot of supply either way, which will probably offset it. So you'll probably, even if we did get a great daily SBC, you'd still be able to pick these cards up at a similar price to this or lower. Like, you just will. And then another random one, and these are ones that I think you guys really should look out for, are these sort of gold rare centre-backs and full-backs at 79, 80 rated from sort of major nations. They tend to do very well because they're so linkable. He's a Liga Santander centre-back, Sydney. He's also Brazilian. He's 79 rated, which tends to meet most of the requirements of daily SBCs. And as you can see, he is a brilliant seller. At the moment, he's 1.1. Again, he'll get lower than that. But 956 there, up to 1.9. 1.4 there, we're up to 2.1. Right now, he is literally not far off this card. A decent bit of supply tomorrow gets him closer to this card again. And again, he spikes. And if he spikes from here to where he's been getting here, which is 2Ks at times, again, you're doubling your money on these cards. It's a no-brainer. It's a very easy way. In my opinion, for a mid to low budget, these are the plays. They've been the plays every single promo. I've said to you every single promo they do well. And you guys tend to comment afterwards like, took your advice, thank you very much, because it works, I promise you. It's a very, very good thing to do. Another thing that we could talk about now for higher budgets is iffy price ranges. EA have got much better at not making iffy price ranges. But I want to show you Ansu Fati. Now this card here, if I look at this on the graph, this isn't correct, to put it bluntly, because there was a period when Ansu Fati came out where he was extinct. And he was extinct because he basically was too low in the price range. I think he had a 2 million coin price range, and he was extinct for a little while before EA raised the price range to what they did, and then he came out and started getting sold. It doesn't show you that. But Ansu Fati had a 2 million coin price range. Now on Xbox, he's back at 2 million again. But when the price range was updated, he spiked because obviously everyone sold them up. What happened was everyone that had coins bought Fati. He was extinct. When it came out, they sold him. People sold him and whatnot. But what can tend to happen with that is people list too many too quickly and the price comes down. My opinion's been the same for this on Fati. The price it is at now is more realistic to what he's actually worth. I didn't really see him breaking 2 million for too long on Xbox. It seems like it's coming down now. But there are opportunities at high budgets for you to do this, basically. There are massive opportunities for you to look at these cards and go, okay, cool. Is it an iffy price range? Let me compare it to players similar to it, if there's any on the game. And usually your league can be taken by how many of them are on the market. If you see them getting bought out at max price range, it's usually a sign you can buy in, but be warned, it is hella risky. It's extremely, extremely risky, and that's something to be mindful of, without a doubt. It is always something to be mindful of. Other things, at a basic level, gold rares, like the standard gold rares at discard price, gold commons, discard price, you cannot go wrong with them. We're going to see upgrade packs throughout this promo. There's probably going to be picks, there's probably going to be 81 pluses. EA will bring them out, partly because we think they're fun, but also partly because they're a coin sink. That's what EA do. And they do well. Now, when you pick up these gold rares, a lot of you guys tend to see the gold rares, and you pick them up at discard, and they get to 1.1, and you say, when should I sell them? Easy answer, sell them when you're happy with the profit. Fact, it's as simplistic as that. But if you have got 50 of the same card, and he's selling for 1.1, mass list them at 1.4, 1.5. You'll get lazy buyers. There's no point listing for what he sells for, mass list them. But if you're going to sell them what they sell for, you need to list one at a time. Let it sell, list one at a time. Otherwise, all you do is hold the market down. Let's say you've got 50 last vendors, and you list all 50 at the same time for 2.5k. All that happens is you leave 50 on the market, and every other Tom, Dick and Harry comes along and goes, right, I'll list a 2.4 then. And then 2, 3 and 2, 2, and it holds prices down. If you're listing at price, you list 1, 2 at a time max, sell them. If you're listing above, list as many as you want. If you're listing 500 coins above what he sells for, list 100, 200. It doesn't matter, it doesn't hold the market down in the same way. And you'll get lazy buyers. People are lazy, they will buy those cards. It may take longer, but it increases your profit, so why not? If you've got nothing better to be doing, you're playing foot champs, then go ahead and do it. It makes competing out sense. So that's something to be mindful of. From those sort of investing sort of strategies, I think they're the best plays. They've been the best play of this single promo. One other thing to think about as well is that today we've got marquee matchups, and you can tell when the market, a lot of people held their packs. A lot of people did. So we're going to get massive supply from those marquee matchups tomorrow as well to add to the promo packs. But there was only one silver pack in that. There was only one silver pack, and that was a rare election pack. I think it was. Was it a rare election pack? Let's find out. I think it was a rare election pack anyway. Let's have a little look at it here. Where is it? Yeah, it's a rare election pack. So the last pack, the actual main pack on it was a rare election. EA did that on purpose. The reason EA did that was so that the silver market comes up throughout the promo, and what they will do during this promo is they will withhold silver supply. They have done it in every single promo. Normally before the promo, they actually spam silver supply, get the market prices down, and then sort of withhold it during the promo. But because they've been interfering with the market this week and it's backfired on them, they've basically given no supply to bring the market up. So I've invested in silver tonight, it's done very well. But tomorrow, when everyone, or tonight for you guys, when everyone opens up their marquee matchup packs, your play is going to be on the rare silvers. Less on the non-rare silvers, more on the rare silvers. Now, naturally, the non-rare silvers will follow the rare silvers down. They will. But not to the same extent. If you can find the filters, especially if you're a website subscriber, and you can find the filters that are rare silver heavy, you will do extremely well. Because tonight I've done that, and I will just show you, for example, some of the cards I picked up if I go to store. For some of the cards I picked up, for example, this Amati, I think is this a good one I paid? Yeah, 1.7 for him. If I compare price on him right now, again, there's a 1.6 there, which I'm going to go ahead and buy. No, I'm not, because I can't do it. But again, the cheapest now on the market is 2.2, so there's a massive undercut there, which is jarring me that I can't buy, because I have 722 coins. But the market hasn't come down in the same way that it would normally do, at all. So Van der Horn here, for example, is up at over 4,000 coins. We paid 1,900 for this card. And so I went very silver rare heavy today, as you can see by my transfer pile. It's very rare silver heavy. There's only a few that don't match that. And it's done very well for me so far. And I would say tomorrow it's going to do even better. A lot of these cards I've got good profit in already, but I'm going to hold and see what I can do tomorrow with these cards. If you can do it, I will leave the link down below as well for some silver filters for you guys to have a look at. That would be a very, very good play. Like a ridiculously good play in my opinion. Bear with me 2 seconds as well. I just want to check one other thing. Bear with me 2 seconds. I will not be long. I'm just checking something before to make sure I get it right. Where is this? Yeah, so basically, Icon SBCs are expiring, okay? So Icon SBCs are expiring. I did see something earlier on that we're expecting new Icons during this during this promo. Now, these guys have got 3 days left on them, okay? And there's no hype around these cards whatsoever. Be on the lookout for when new Icons come out. If we get them tomorrow, if we get them on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, be on the lookout for them. Because what happens with the Icon market at that point is these cards do take a hit, and then other Icons can take a hit too. And if you've got a mid to high budget, you don't even have to have a high budget for this, because you can look at the lower end as well. A mid to high budget, you can buy into those cards when they come down. We saw it with Ashley Cole. When they went into swaps, Ashley Cole took quite a hefty little hit for about 2 hours. And then he bounced back beautifully. He bounced back so well when he got up to 670 again, I think, which was higher than it was originally. When this happens, when the Icons come out, there's going to be 2 plays for you. Obviously, the Icons themselves, but FODDER again. If there's a very meta icon, which I doubt, if there's a very meta icon in terms of an affordable icon, but they meet the meta, so maybe a 5-star weak foot guy like a Kenny or someone like that, or a good centre back, FODDER flies. Straight away it flies. But the reason FODDER flies is people buy into FODDER expecting there to be hype, and then there isn't always that hype, because these Icon SBCs tend to be here for quite a while. And so your job is to buy that FODDER and then sell it in the hype, okay? You don't sell that FODDER and wait for it to go up. You sell it when it stops rising. The moment, let's say you buy Aspilicuetas at 9, 10k, when it gets to 14k and stops climbing, that's when you sell. You've got to keep an eye on the market as it goes. But we are expecting new Icon SBCs. I don't know if Moments are due. The second batch of Moments, they may well be. But we are expecting new Icon SBCs. We don't know when we're going to get them, but we are expecting them without a doubt. And so for that, be on the lookout for it, because it's a very good thing to do. Always remember, a basic rule on FIFA is sell in the hype. Do not hold anything for too long. Sell when there's hype there, people are buying in, and then get out, get your profit. And don't wait for the hype to die down, the market come down, and you're selling into a falling market. It is the most annoying thing to happen. It becomes very difficult to sell stuff if people are just undercutting you as you go. You want to sell, you want to buy in the climb, sell at the top of the climb, get out, and let the market come back down again. It's an easy way to make coins. But all these methods are methods that work. They have been rinsed and repeated all year because EA are incredibly predictable. So make sure you get involved in them. Get market researching right now. Any comments down below in the Discord, ask me. I've got no problem with answering them as much as I possibly can. But that's the end of the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Make sure you check out the 515 video to see how today's investment went on our way to Team Nia Fernandez. We are grinding hard right now. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.